we, over the years, decided, what can we do for Ruby as a thank you? Notice thing, I'm not saying Liz, because Ruby works really hard while she's here. Oh, these are some pets who have not been at previous parties, but you'll scroll through and see Ruby over the years. We've been having this for about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. So Ruby comes once a month, the third Wednesday, for about 45 minutes in this very room. Kids read to her. I have witnessed children at the door whose parents have said, my kid's not going to come in, they're terrified of dogs. And within a half an hour, I've seen, no lie, a kid sitting next to Ruby, feeding her a treat, petting her. She's really, really special part of our family. So we couldn't have our party the way we always do, with balloons and cupcakes and cards, but we wanted to do something to celebrate Ruby. I'm not sure Ruby's going to make an appearance, but Liz is. Is Liz there?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so Liz is going to talk about Ruby and how she's a really special part of Liz's family, and anything she wants to talk about, how Ruby came to be, the jobs that Ruby has, she does work hard, and how she's doing now. We do miss her. Okay, so I'm gonna switch seats, spots that we can see.
Hi, everyone. Okay, Ruby has been very tired because she isn't working anymore. So she sleeps a lot, mostly during the day. And I really think she is missing pet therapy because she used to go to so many different places and now we can't go anywhere. So Ruby, I don't know if you remember, is turning 10 next week. I don't even think 10.
Wow.
10. Yes, 10. So both my, yeah.
Is Dylan?
Dylan is 6.
She's up on the screen right now.
Oh, Dylan's not on the screen.
No, she's on the screen behind us in the meeting room. Do you see Dylan and Ruby? Yeah, okay, go ahead, Liz, sorry.
Okay, so she's turning 10. She's lazy. What can I tell you? I do think, well, both her and I really do miss pet therapy. I'm not sure who more than the other. So Ruby's been volunteering for about, oh my gosh, 6, 7 years at this point. I think we've been at the library for about 5. Am I right?
Yes.
About that? So I have no idea what's going to happen in the future, by the way, about volunteering anywhere with Ruby or any dog.
Well, if I can interrupt a second, I was thinking maybe in the fall when it's a little cooler but still warm, maybe we could have a story hour outside.
Outside, yes.
Kids could have social distancing, and you and I could sit together, and Ruby could sit by you, and I could read some stories, but kids could still, they wouldn't be able to get really close, but they'd still get to see Ruby, because.
That's a great idea.
We'll think about that?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a great idea. So,
we'll get in touch about that, but it was something I came up with today.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So tell us where Ruby came from, though.
Ruby came from Brooklyn. She was in a shelter for 6 days. Another family gave her up who had a dog as well, but much bigger than Ruby. And apparently at that time, Ruby was a jumper. So she used to greet everyone by putting her paws on people, and they didn't like it. She doesn't do that anymore. So anyways, I went into this animal shelter. I didn't even get in. She was walking with some volunteers, and a girlfriend of mine who was with me said, she's so cute, you should just adopt this one. And that's exactly what I did. I adopted the first dog that wasn't even inside, but outside with volunteers walking. It took a few days to get her and get the paperwork done. What else can I tell you?
But she didn't come home to you as a therapy dog.
Oh, that's true. She did not come home. I watched Ruby for about a year, and I noticed that she really required a lot of attention.
Mhm.
So that's what made me think of turning her into a therapy dog. And then took about
I don't know.
another year to get my test for her done. Class we had to take for 6 weeks at the hospital at St. Barnabas because they were offering a pet therapy class. Hey, Ruby. Ruby's here. Let me see.
Yay! Ruby, happy birthday. 10 years old. Look at her wagging her tail. Hi, Ruby. Wait, we can't hear you, Liz. What happened? Oh. Can't hear you. What happened? Keisha.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry. Ruby came over, but then Gracie came over, and then Ruby decided to go into her corner. So right now she's just kind of hanging in a corner.
Okay, that's all right. That's great.
Anyway,
So you have two dogs.
I have two dogs. I have Gracie, who is not a pet therapy dog, who is a black lab. And she is a very protective dog. So she barks a lot.
Mm. Mm.
Hence, no pet therapy. The dogs don't really engage at all. For the first 6 months, it was pretty awful because my other dog decided to pee and poop on the carpets because she was so upset that I brought in the dog, Ruby, who was actually named, what was her name before? Bella. She was Bella.
Oh my gosh.
So he changed her name, and it took a very long time to get placed because our first placement was at St. Barnabas in Peds. That took a very long time. And then from that, we ended up in Madison in an autistic class. That was great for the kids. And then we ended up in another school in Madison with special ed. Because I was a special ed teacher, I keep going back into that atmosphere or climate. So then I think I approached you, Beth.
Yep.
And upstairs. I'm
Melissa,
sorry.
Melissa.
Thank you. I'm having a cramp. Melissa, to decide whether or not this would be good for the community. And after you decided, I guess you did your research. Am I right?
Pretty quickly after you came to see me that we decided it would be a really good thing. The one thing I didn't want to do was, most places do like a read to the dog where they time it, and I just thought that is not a good idea for us because I want it to be more relaxed and informal, and it's worked really, really well. Kids do read to Ruby, but it's not timed, right? We don't keep a list.
No.
Just people coming in and out and enjoying her and
Right,
getting to know her. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just relaxing and having some
Right.
downtime and
Right.
no rush, you know. And
Right.
when it's
And
over,
Ruby
it's
lasts
over.
as long as she lasts, and then says goodbye. So is there anybody else out there who wants to share a story about their dog, their pet? Doesn't have to be a dog.
How about a
I-
rabbit? Who has a rabbit out there?
I don't know if
If
you have
you'd
any
like to
rabbit.
share a story, please raise your hand and we'll put you on the screen.
We're gonna have everybody take a turn.
Oh, who's that?
Marvel's.
Oh,
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Teams.
tell us your names.
I'm Rain. I'm Beatrice. Beatrice. And then this is
I love that name, Beatrice.
She's a dachshund, so she's actually very old, but she's tiny.
How old?
Wait, we didn't hear her name.
Beans. Beans.
No, the dog's name.
The dog's name is Beans.
It was Beansy. No?
Beansy, yeah, both.
Okay. How old is she?
Stop.
15.
Wow.
Wow.
In August. She eats from a plate now. She's stopped eating from the bowl. And it takes a lot of work to feed her. She's very picky.
Wait. So where did you get her though?
She was from Georgia. That's she's from New Jersey.
She was a rejected show dog.
She was a show dog, but she was rejected. They didn't like her.
Oh, stop. What do you mean? She was a show dog and then got kicked out of being a show dog?
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, she's the sweetest little dog.
Yeah, she's so sweet, right?
Do you take her for walks every day?
Yeah. She doesn't go very far. She just goes in front of our house. That's pretty much it. And then-
Right, because you feel she's gotten older and it's harder for her to take long walks.
Yeah. She's old, right, Beans?
She's so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not a question about anybody should feel jealous about, but does she prefer one person in your family over another? Because that happens a lot.
Not really. Dad.
Like-
She loves sitting with Dad. Like, when she doesn't want to be held, the only person she'll sit with is Dad.
See, there you go. That's what I mean. Yep. So
Where does she sleep?
She sleeps with my parents in their bed.
Always?
Yeah, she just sleeps there. She gets up a lot in the middle of the night, but otherwise she's pretty good.
Wow. Why does she get up?
what?
Why does she get up?
I'm not very tired when it comes time to go to bed.
Ah, what is her bedtime?
What's her bedtime? 10? 10-ish.
10? Ruby's asleep. At 7. She's sleeping in the corner. I kid you not. And Gracie, the other dog, got upset when she saw your dog.
Oh, what
Because
time?
she thought the dog was here.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
what?
very interesting.
Yeah, what time?
Now, Beatsy, I didn't hear what kind of a dog she is. Did you say that? I'm sorry.
Dachshund.
A dachshund.
Yes.
Well,
Very cute.
I
Does
don't
she
see why
bark?
she been rejected.
She does not bark.
Yes, dog. She used to bark. We used to have another dog named Pork. She was a brown dachshund. She was Beansy's best friend. But Beansy just stopped barking when Porky died.
Oh,
Doesn't bark anymore.
oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting though?
Yeah,
Mrs.
my daughter has a dog that doesn't bark
No.
at all. Never
Yeah.
barked. And she's young, adopted as well, rescue,
Wow.
but definitely not 15 at all. But doesn't bark and has teeth and a tongue and everything.
She's like,
I-
she's like 3 teeth left. No, she's like
Oh, that's it?
pretty much.
No, 15. That's a lot of years when you think of it, right?
Yeah, she's like 100 and something in dollars.
Oh, you do times 7.
Oh, so she,
Well, we did learn that not every dog remember, Liz?
Yes, we did. Not every
Not
breed
the
times
equation for
7.
every dog. A big dog is different than a little dog, we found out.
Yeah,
think
also, you
they're
know,
not-
little dogs
yeah.
live longer than big dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruby decided to come for a pet. I
Aw.
don't know how to show you her without messing up. Hold on, my
No,
husband,
Aisha's
my
in charge.
tech support is coming.
No,
Hold on.
Aisha's gonna do it.
Set her up. We can make her the main video. There
There
she
she is.
Ruby, say
Hey,
hi.
Ruby, happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Hi, too.
There's Gracie.
Hi, Gracie.
Say hi.
See, she wanted to come to the party.
Yes, I told her. I told her she was going to get ice cream too.
That's right. I know, not this year, maybe next year. Yeah, we usually have
Yeah.
dog biscuits for her and presents and sing. We can sing later. Aisha, is there anybody else there who wants to share their pet?
If you'd like to share, okay, there we have Annie. She's gonna be next. Let's see.
So this is my daughter.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. So I have Oscar, my dog, who's sitting right next to me right here.
Oh,
He is a Saint Bernard Poodle mix. And he's 110 pounds and is being bribed completely by treats to sit here nicely for us right now. He was just sleeping a few minutes ago. But he's a giant dog, and everyone likes to call him a pony whenever we go for walks. And we adopted him from a shelter called, Street Tales in Philadelphia, where we live. And we saw him, similar story, we saw volunteers walking him, and we were like, who is that beautiful dog? And
Listening.
he's listening. He loves his story about himself. He loves to be this dog. And so we walked him, and then we pretended to walk another dog, and then just realized that he was the dog for us. And we got him when he was 2 years old, and now he's 6. Yes, he's 6 years old. So that's Oscar.
Tell them how, though, when you walk down the street, people sometimes stop you.
Yes, we do get stopped pretty frequently. One time I was walking him and I heard someone yelling out of their car, "What kind of dog is that?" And I looked up, and it was a man driving a school bus who had stopped and opened up his car door to yell and find out what kind of dog he was. And then he just yelled, "He's beautiful," and drove away.
So do you feel that Oscar is feeling any of the stress of the pandemic? Because I did read that if you're feeling stressed, or Jay's feeling stressed, that somehow Oscar could be picking up on that. Is that happening in your house?
No, he's thrilled because this is probably the most time we've ever been home.
Right.
So he just thinks it's his birthday all day, every day, all the time. So he just hang out with us and watches TV with us, goes on really long walks now, and he loves it.
So not to be a bummer, but I did read too that dogs, would you consider Oscar a clingy dog?
To Jay, yes.
Right.
There's
So
definitely favoritism there, yes.
I did read that when people go back to work, you have to sort of prepare your dog for the fact that you're not going to be home every day anymore. I don't know how you do that.
There's going to be some serious separation anxiety whenever that happens, yes.
No, I did read that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
dogs are
yeah.
they're gonna notice it.
Yeah.
So not to tell tales about Oscar, but does he like to play with other dogs?
No, he doesn't. He only has one friend, and her name is
Oh.
Luna, and she's a very tiny dog that is my friend's dog. And they met early enough when we got him that for some reason she made it into the club. But when he sees dogs on the street, he's not very excited to see them. So
No.
he's not great with other dogs, but he loves people. He loves to
Does. He's so gentle. I can swear that he's so gentle around
he likes to
babies,
be in the
children.
conversation and all that.
So I have one other question because it's funny to me because Liz tells a similar story that Ruby's name was Bella. Did you hear Liz say that?
Yes.
And so they changed it to Ruby, and you also had a similar experience.
Yes. Oscar's name at the adoption place was Toblerone. That was a little too long.
Say that again. Total.
Toblerone, like the candy bar.
Oh. Oh.
Which was a bit of a mouthful, so we made it shorter, and we thought that he's so funny when he walks around. He's so big that he kind of looks like he's a puppet being puppeteered by somebody. And so we were inspired by Sesame Street. So my friend actually came up with the nickname Oscar the Couch because he loves to sleep so much. So that's his nickname, Oscar the Couch.
Oh, adorable.
Okay, one more thing, Eddie. Will you show the portrait of him?
Oh, sure. Sure.
Annie's friend is an artist. She has lots of artist friends. And one of them gave her a really incredible gift. Look at that.
Wow. That's beautiful.
It's a very large portrait of him. He's very regal.
It's very well done.
I'm so happy
Yeah.
to see you too.
Hi.
Hi,
That's Oscar, yeah.
that's Oscar. And he is really a very well-loved dog,
Oh,
I
he's
will
got the
say.
bark now, of course, though. Yes, he is very well loved.
Okay, Aisha, anybody? Oh, that's a great photo there. He's
Yeah.
very
Regal looking.
We have Michael waiting.
kidding. Michael Pucci works here. Go ahead.
Come here, Marley.
Bring me on the screen. All right.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Maureen.
I work at the library with my wife Maureen, and this is Vanna, our cat who just who turned 1 recently, and she is named Vanna because or Maureen actually found her, heard her underneath a van as she was pulling into her school where she works into the parking lot. She heard a noise as she was heading to work. She looked under a van and she saw Vanna whimpering. You know, she was trapped or what. And it took a few days to get her out, but she came out, and you know, I'll put this on the screen if we can see it. This is what, and it's not looking great, but this is what she looked like when she came out of the van with
Wow.
grease, oil all over. She lived in an engine for like 3 days. The van
Wow.
actually went on a journey. We told
Wait, she was inside the engine?
pretty much, and we told the people whose van it was, you know, there's a cat in here, could you not use the van?
Right.
Or I didn't tell, Maureen did. And when she came back on Monday to go to work, the van wasn't there, it was in another spot. So, so the cat went on a ride, and she survived the engine, and so
Wow.
we a white, well, Vanna, because she's white,
She's 2 different colors.
and she's 2 different color eyes as well. And yeah,
I didn't
she
hear
just
her
held it.
name. What's her name?
Vanna,
Vanna? Oh,
Vanna.
Vanna White?
exactly.
Oh, you're so
And-
clever.
Yeah,
That reminds me of the story. Remember the cat here that somebody heard at the library?
what's
Michael,
that?
do you remember that? Somebody heard a cat at the library? In the
I don't
boiler
know.
room? Oh, a
No.
patron heard a cat and,
Yes, I remember there in the storm drain behind the boiler room, a cat had fallen through the storm drain and it was stuck like right there. Somebody heard it outside meowing and we ended up like getting it out, and the family that originally heard the cat's voice adopted the cat.
and they named it Dewey.
We have a second cat named Sawyer, but he's a little camera shy.
Oh, I didn't know you had 2 cats.
Yeah, we've had him for a few years. He's 10 years old as well.
He's a little camera shy.
It's Vanna's first vet appointment tomorrow. She's getting the checkup, so she'll be back in the fresh air.
So, oh yeah. So we have had how many dogs? 3 dogs. Now we have a cat as part of the pet party, which, you know, we don't want to skew it to just dogs. So I invited Michael to bring Vanna to the pet party. Unfortunately, we can't give out any treats to Vanna or Oscar or Ruby or Beansy. Something. Oh, you know, we're having a talent show next week. I don't know, Vanna might want to participate in that. Very talented. Aisha, is anybody else waiting?
If anyone else would like to share their pet or their pet story, please raise your hand.
Oh, Eva.
Oh, we have Eva, that's right.
My heart is going down.
I think you were going to share the story, though.
Whatever Eva wants.
Oh yeah,
Where-
sure. Ozzy? He's a little under the table right now. Here, Ozzy.
Peter's.
Oh,
It's like has a room in the back, has like a room.
My sister under a table.
Hi, Eva. How are you? We missed you. So what is, I keep wanting to call your dog Dusty. I don't no idea why. But what's Ozzy up to? Can we see Ozzy? No.
He's hiding under the table. There he is.
Hi, Ozzy.
He's a little tired. He was out on a walk, so he's also a little stinky. Anyway, we adopted him, I think about like 7 years ago, maybe more.
Wow.
From Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter.
Yes,
If
of
I'm
course.
looking for a good animal shelter.
Hey, come here. Lie down.
And has
Introduce yourself.
Ozzy's name always been Ozzy?
Yes. Actually, I don't know. So the shelter we got him from a kill shelter in Virginia. So maybe he had a different name at that point, but when we adopted him, his name was Ozzy.
And what was Ozzy like as a puppy?
Very energetic, sometimes a little annoying. Now he is much older and just wants to lie under the table.
Does he
Does
sleep
Ozzy have
under
a
the table?
favorite food?
He likes eating popcorn up off the floor. He's very into turkey skin too.
Has Ozzy ever run away?
Not that I remember. You want to weigh in, Jane?
Yes. Hi, my name is Jane, and I also work at the South Orange Public Library. So Ozzy is my dog as well. Eva is my sister and also my coworker. And Ozzy, when he was younger, loved to go out in the snow, and so we would put up a little fake barrier so that he couldn't run away. And one day the wind blew it over, and he started going to eat more snow, actually. He just wanted to eat the snow. And we clearly got him back. He hasn't run away in many years, but he always has to be lured back with hot dogs.
Have a favorite person in the family?
Yeah.
It's,
Does he have a favorite person in the family, Eva?
Our dad, for sure.
how old is
Loves him. Is really happy to see him. Me, not so much.
Liz, have you seen Eva and Jane at all?
I can't get over Eva's hair. I think it grew quite a bit.
Yeah, the whole no haircuts thing has helped it a bit.
It's really quite long. It looks great.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to keep it long or are you going to cut it?
I think I'm gonna grow it out.
You are.
Yeah.
Explain the relationship though. Eva works here at the library, and when Ruby comes on Wednesdays, Eva is part of the
We help
program
her.
and sits with Ruby and reads to Ruby and kind of helps kids get comfortable with Ruby. So Eva is a really big part of Ruby's life and Liz's daughter's life, right?
That's true. Yes, you haven't seen them
Yeah.
though, right?
No, so I see them sometimes out and about in the neighborhood. Liz's daughter is my neighbor, and I've been babysitting her grandchildren for some time now. I've been helping out on Wednesdays for coming up on 3 years.
Wow.
Yep.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
isn't that true what I said about that little girl who stood in the door? I even remember her name. And the babysitter said she will not come in. She's terrified of dogs. And the next time I looked, she was sitting with Ruby petting her. Anna, her name was. Yep.
I don't remember the name.
Yep. She had she has a twin brother, older twins, and the babysitter just said,
Yes.
"There's no way she's coming in." I
Yes.
said, "Okay, she doesn't have to. Just,
Don't
whatever."
bother. That's fine with us. Don't come in, right? Less pets for Ruby.
Yeah.
It worked out very well. Now,
It-
most
we
people,
We miss you. We really miss you.
I miss it too. Trust me.
No.
It's very lonely. I have to tell you.
Yeah. We're all feeling it. The library is open 5 days a week. So if anybody wants to come in and check some books out or just say hello to us, we would love that. Liz, come in and say hello.
I will. Absolutely. I will
We're
come.
practicing all the protocols, masks, social distancing.
Yeah. Must be fun.
And Huh?
Must be fun.
Hi, Liz. I want to say hello. It's Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
Well, this time, yeah, I've got my old guy here.
Oh,
He's on the screen.
adorable. How old?
I don't know, 13 or 14. I got him after I became library director at South Orange, and it was for that brief moment when South Orange actually had a shelter. And
Oh, yes, I remember.
it was really interesting. I did have 2 other dogs at the time, but it was time for a puppy. And I stopped in because they used to put a picture in the paper of a dog at the shelter, and it looked like one of my other dogs. So I went in to see that dog, and it looked nothing like my dog. And but they had a brand new batch of puppies. So this is Merlin's, and he was one of those puppies. And when they found I was the library director, they were like, oh, you could take him now. I said, well, I can't because I'm going to my board meeting right now, but I will come in tomorrow and I will get him. And so when I got him, he was, I don't know, how well does that show? He was teeny. That's a coffee cup.
Oh, is
And
that
he was looking at. He was
adorable.
very, very tiny. He weighs 85 pounds now. And when he was young, he could
Wow.
jump very, very high. That's him launched in the air to get a stick.
Is he a lab?
When he was young, the white on his face was only when he had stuck it in the snow.
Oh, too cute.
But now he's very, very white.
How, what kind of breed?
I got some lab in him, obviously. I never had
We
We
lost
can't
you,
hear you, Melissa.
So we
I
lost.
never got his DNA done, but obviously he has some lab in him. And then by just looking at his characteristics and his personality and his voice, I know there's a lot of hound in him. So thank God he doesn't like to bark because he's got a killer bark. That hound, like the big hound that makes your ears like just reverberate.
Yes, I know.
For a
what you're
long time
talking about.
after. So thank goodness he saves that for really important things.
He looks like Gracie. My
It's funny.
Gracie's all white. She's a black lab that's all white.
It's funny how they start to look alike when they're all, although he actually started getting white, I think when he was about 5 or 6, people would say, oh, old dog. And I'd say like, no, he's just getting early gray.
Yeah.
But now he's an old dog.
Yeah. So he sleeps all day.
Yeah, and he hates the heat, so he will be much, much livelier as soon as this heat wave breaks.
Well, I'm with Merlin's with the heat.
Well, nice to meet you. And
So-
I like your name.
Aisha, is Cruzon there?
She actually, Sana got a bit restless, so I don't think she can join. But Iman's been waiting patiently.
I've been waiting
show off
patiently.
her pet. Go ahead. You can show everybody Kiki now. She's been really excited to talk about Kiki. You can talk loudly.
I love my Kiki.
Wow.
That's my
She's so cute.
Where did we get Kiki from?
I don't know.
We got her for the store.
We got Kiki from the store.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, laying on the floor, so what a mess.
So,
trying
is
to
there,
see.
I see Keisha. Keisha, would you like to share?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
put
can?
her up as a speaker. Yeah, there
Ah,
she
there
is.
you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear
Yes.
you.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, Keisha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Ruby, unfortunately, is sound asleep with that tongue hanging out.
That's okay.
It's her bedtime. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's nice for you to join us.
Yes, of
This is
course.
this is my beagle, Maddie.
Adorable. Look at
What
you.
Booty.
Wow.
She had some cookies, so she's licking her lips. I had to coerce her into joining me with some cookies. So
How old is she?
she's actually she'll be
Okay.
8 in a couple of days. Her birthday is the
She
first
has a
week of
birthday too.
Wednesdays. Yeah. Thank you. So
Oh, getting kisses.
she's adorable.
She
This
is.
is Maddie, and like Merlin, she does have quite a bark, but she doesn't bark a lot. So, which I'm glad for, which is very atypical for beagles because they're always barking and howling, but she likes to howl at doorbells and loud noises, which she's supposed to do. But other than that, she doesn't bark a lot. So, yay for Maddie. Are you leaving me
Have
now?
you always been a dog person?
I have not always been a dog person, no. I did not grow up with dogs. I actually had cats growing up. And I like cats, but I'm certainly a dog lover now. And she's my first dog. I have not had any dogs before Maddie.
Wait, where did Maddie come from?
Say that again?
Where did Maddie come from?
Maddie is from Iowa.
Wow.
From a rescue shelter?
Sure, why not?
No? Is that a no?
Sure, why not? There.
But she's a farm girl.
Yeah, she's a farm girl. But, you know, it's funny. She loves to be outside. And another thing that's atypical of beagles is, you know, she likes to hunt and run, but I can have her off leash and she's fine. She's not going to run away. And she hasn't.
Yeah.
So,
What's her favorite food?
Maddie?
Her favorite.
Her favorite food. She likes frozen string beans. She likes carrots. She loves cucumbers.
Wow.
Wow.
She likes watermelon.
Jeez.
Blueberries.
That's
She
a
does not
very
like blueberries
interesting
at all.
diet.
Yeah, I try not to give her like, you know, dog treats, but fruits and veggies as treats. The treats that I just gave her are made out of her current food, and I really limit her on that. But otherwise, it's like just fruits and veggies for treats.
My vet would love you. He always says, are you giving them what kind of vegetables they eat? What kind of fruits? They eat carrots. That's good for them. And Merlin's just loves everything. She's got no grapes.
She'll eat anything. If you give her a
tell
treat.
everybody that grapes are not good for dogs, right? So don't
Grapes
ever
are
give
not
them
good.
grapes.
Neither
A
is
rare
chocolate.
dog, one of my daughter's dogs, is highly allergic to grapes. She had them there, one fell on the floor, and the dog got so sick.
Wow.
Didn't even know a grape had fallen on the floor. Now she doesn't allow anybody to bring grapes in the house. I mean, the dog was like really sick, had to be rushed off to the vet.
Oh, wow.
So when they say don't give a dog grapes, it's because some of them are severely allergic.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I don't give my dogs a lot of people food. Banana and peanut butter in a Kong. That's it. To keep them busy. You know, to keep their brains going.
Yeah.
So I find that helps a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. Merle loves broccoli and cauliflower. Boy, he could tell the second you take it out of the refrigerator. I guess they have a fairly strong scent anyway. And he's always listening to what's coming out of the refrigerator. But broccoli and cauliflower, I mean, I think if you put that and meat on the floor, he'd go for the broccoli and cauliflower first.
Ah, vegetarian.
Yeah. Not that he ever sees meat put on the floor, but
So no kibbles?
Can I?
oh, yeah.
This is a book we have at the library since everybody's talking about what their dogs like to eat. Can you see this?
Ah.
That's my
Once-
favorite dog book.
I know. Once I ate a pie. And it's just got a couple of sentences, but it's so funny. I am going to step back 6 feet, and I am going to just slide my mask off. It's called Mr. Beefy. Can you see it, Jane? I am not.
Adorable.
But I am beautiful. When no one is looking, I steal tubs of butter off the table. I take them down to the basement to eat in private. Once I ate a pie.
Ruby did that at Thanksgiving.
It's
She
just
ate
by
an apple
Patricia
pie.
McLaughlin and Emily McLaughlin Charis. It's at the library for checkout. But as Melissa said, I just thought that was one of the funniest.
Well, Ruby actually ate a pie.
Oh,
Liz
really?
was saying.
Yes, Ruby actually ate an apple pie.
Oh my gosh.
Entire middle, not the outside of the best part is the crust, but she actually ate the middle part of the pie. One Thanksgiving that we had.
I'm with Ruby. I like the insides, not the crust for an
Oh,
apple
I
pie.
like the crust. To me, I'd rather have the crust any day. That's my downfall. Pies, crusts, bread, carbs.
So if Jane could just slide the camera around, you can see that we have a really wonderful selection of titles on the table, all available for checkout. I think Liz will recognize the Big Dogs, Little Dogs.
Yes,
Because
I do.
that we show at every visit by Ruby because it includes lots and lots of. Okay, I'm going to open it up because the kids really love to look at the different pages
Yeah, it's
and try
great.
to pick out what their favorite dog, the dog they
Like
own.
Ruby. Who looks like Ruby there?
Right. Sporting dogs, herding dogs. It's got almost every dog imaginable here. Again, ready for checkout at the library. I'm sorry that we are not able to show our mascot, our fish. Just so you know, they're doing really, really well. We're feeding them every day. And when you come in, you'll see them in the tank, just as they always have been. I've been here 15 years, and that fish tank has always been filled with beautiful fish. In fact, it's so important to the kids who come in here that truly, some of the kids, it's their first word. They stand there, ish, ish, ish. So maybe that will be an incentive for you to come in, and we will feed them while you're here, and you'll get to check out a book about pets or any other topic. But we've got some really, there's a little pug. We had him.
It's Mr. Beefy.
It's Mr. Beefy. He was in the children's room closet. And of course, we have our ducks, which show up at every baby story time on Wednesdays.
You know what, Beth? I got another book here. So if somebody features my video for a minute, this is the South Orange Public Library coloring book. And I just want you to know that a professional artist who gave us some awesome things included a cat in all of hers. So I felt very strongly that dogs needed to be in there too. So we added this picture, and yes, it's Merle. Merlin's is his name, and there it is, written by Merle E. Hound. But that's a coloring book. It has dogs and cats in it. Where's the cat one? Yeah, when Laura Shelley does her magnificent artwork, cats sneak in. So there we go. We got both pets. But you know, this is on the children's webpage, and you can download just a page. You can download it, you can print out a page and color it yourself. So dogs or cats, whatever you like. It's got facts about the library and everything else. All right, back to you, Beth. Thank you for letting me interrupt.
So before we go, before we go, I want to remind everybody that there are programs. We're still doing summer reading. You can check everything out at the www.sopl.org.
Kenny, my
Children's
phone.
page is on the left-hand side, just click.
My phone's
And next Monday night, which will be sort of our Celebrate Reading, at 7 o'clock, we're hosting a talent show. This would be our 3rd or 4th annual talent show. You'll be Zooming, you'll be at home, and you'll be sharing your talents with us. We have a couple of people signed up already. So this is telling a joke, a story, a dance, a song. And we want to keep the talent going. So please share something with us. It doesn't have to be a song or a dance. I had somebody, a mom, tell me that her kid knows how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Okay, well, that's a talent. I certainly can't do that. So for any information, everything, all information is all available on our Twitter feed, the webpage, or give us a call or stop by. As I said, we're here 5 days a week. Okay, I think we've used up our Zoom time. But can we sing happy birthday to Ruby?
Of course we can. Ruby, where are you? Ruby's in the corner.
All right, well, I have the worst voice. Let somebody who has a good voice start. Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ruby.
Arf, arf,
Happy
arf, arf is
birthday
right.
to you.
There you
Oh,
Yay, Ruby. Oh, Ruby got up.
Aw.
You can tell she's getting old. Oh boy, what a difference.
It's so nice to see you, Liz.
I will come and visit. You guys are in every day?
Yes, 5 days a week.
Monday
Okay.
through Friday.
I'll come with my mask.
But
Okay.
we do close between 12 and 2.
Oh.
So
To sanitize.
if you
And
just go to the website and click on library updates, it's 9 to 12 and then 2 to 5 or 6. And then 2 days a week, it's 6 to 8. We're also open in the evening. So
Great.
on Tuesday and Thursday.
Thank you.
it's a little complicated, but it keeps it.
Hey,
Keeps
as
it
long as you
cool.
can be open, that's all that matters at this point.
Yes. It would be
To tell
lovely
you.
to see you in person.
Yes, we will. I will come alone. No Ruby. Look at this Dylan picture. I can't
Oh.
believe it. Oh, just too much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to
Good
see
night.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. Be well.
You too.
Thank you.